What's up, guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Yoshi's Island. I'm gonna go ahead and just truncate the Super Mario World 2-ness of it, and yeah, because that's a long title, Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. Anyway, let's go on into World 1-1 and see what we got going on. Make eggs, throw eggs. Well, we still have 4 eggs from the first level, so there's that. What do you gotta say? Yep, we already know how to make eggs. I don't know why I even checked that. You can also hit those things with an egg, too, if you want to do that. Which can get annoying in some levels, and you can break the game, if you know how to. Anyway, there's a new enemy, and a new thing to say. Special flower. Gather 5 for a 1-up. They add to your total point. They also add flowers to the ring at the end of the roulette. Blah, 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 blah. We'll get into that later. Anyway, so yeah. Now, if we go to our thing, it shows that we have 1 out of 5 flowers. There are 5 flowers in each one, so yeah. They're worth 10 points each, I think. 50 something. Yeah. 10 points each. Okay, cool. So, let's go back in here. Watch out for these guys. If they eat you, they Mario will fly off, and you'll have to go chasing after them after they spit you out. Alright, here we have a question mark cloud. Could be anything in there, but you can usually tell what's going to be in there by what's around it. Like, for example, it's going to be stairs because there's stairs here. You can hit it with an egg, an enemy, various other ways you can hit it, and it will create something to the sky. Now, I want to show something off here. See if I can do it without picking it up. Okay. You see... Ooh, let's get this guy. He'll give us those stars that they talked about in the first episode. The coins on the row right above us are a little bit darker than the coins above them, and they seem to be on a different... They seem to be rotating quite slower, but I don't think so. Anyway, these are red coins. They're easy to tell. There's also an item you can get to show all the red coins, but it's not too bad. So let's head down this pipe. There's 20 red coins in each. And like I said, they're fairly easy to find. Sometimes guys like this will be carrying them, and sometimes guys like that will only be on screen for a certain amount of time, which is unfortunate. As you can see, that balloon guy, they show up occasionally too, and you can get various things from them. Oh, grab Baby Mario, blah 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 blah. We know. I'll go over that flower in just a second. Might as well show off the rock thing now. There are some red coins up there, as you can tell. I picked some up. You can get them using eggs, or you can push this rock here. The rock will take out any enemies in its path, as well as you could use it as a sort of stepping stone. There are 3 red coins right here, because they're darker, you can tell. So yeah, anyway, this flower here, if you shoot an enemy or an egg into it, it will start spitting out... I didn't want to go over that yet. It will start spitting out stars that go to the Mario counter. So, yeah, it's kind of annoying to chase them all around. So, most of the time you just hover around the flower itself. Anyway, fairly easy. Don't worry about that yellow egg yet. I don't want to go over too much in the first episode. Jump down here, get this flower. I guess now is a good time to go over the eggs. There are specific colored eggs, and if you want to cycle through to get the ones you want, you can just hit down after pulling up an egg, and each egg will do something different. There are 4 different kinds of eggs. There's green eggs, which don't have any secondary effects. There's yellow eggs, which will give you a coin. There's red eggs, which will give you 2 stars, and there's blinking eggs, which we'll go over when we need to. Alright, sometimes pipes will show up like this to give you necessary eggs. Let's pick up these guys. I will be trying to get 100% in all the levels, but if I don't get them on the first try, I'm just going to continue on and go back to them later. Here we have the sunflower. It'll plant and grow as high as it needs to. Is there a secret one anywhere? I haven't seen a secret one yet. I think I've passed one, but it doesn't matter. Pick that up anyway. So yeah, fairly straightforward. I love the atmosphere here. It just looks great. The backgrounds and everything. Oh, it's just another flower. I am really forgetting my way around here. And is that all of them? Okay, so we have all the flowers, and we're missing 2 red coins and 5 stars, but we should be able to get those fairly easily. Even though make eggs, throw eggs is a very short level. Here's the last 2 red coins. And you'll hear that little thing. Alright, we'll push the rock down here. We'll ignore that because all it's going to say is, hey, there's a rock here. Wow, that was close. That guy almost jumped into us. Anyway, yeah, Shy Guys will have different patterns, different attacks, etc., etc. How did I miss that? There's the last of the stars we need. Oh no, we need... There we go. So we have all the stars, we have all the flowers, and we have all the red coins, which gives us 100 points. And what it was saying is, you see the flowers on the ring here? If you land on one of those when jumping through the final gate, you'll get to play a roulette/tile minigame. So let's jump through. And you'll pass off to the next Yoshi, which is the pink Yoshi. Damn. Okay, well, we did not get the minigame. Anyway, but what I was saying, I love the music, I love the atmosphere for this game. It's just great. If you get 100 points, you'll get that fanfare, and etc., etc., and we don't have to go back there anymore. Like I said, if I don't get 100% in the levels themselves on the first try, I'll go back to them, because some of these levels get angry long, man. Step 2, watch out below. The gimmick for this level is these guys in the back, or these signs down here show off that these guys in the background will jump forward, and they will take out parts of the ground. If you manage to get under them, you will get pushed down very easily, so it's best to just avoid the shadows. Oops, sorry, I'm still getting over kind of being sick. Here we have these ground pound things. If you jump up and hit down, you will ground pound into them. Occasionally there will be things hidden behind them, like red coins, invisible clouds, etc., etc. These things you can only go through one way, as you can tell. Can't go back through. It's not possible. And here we have a halfway ring, or a mid-ring, or whatever you want to call it, which will add 10 things... Oh, okay. The middle ring for this level... This is the middle ring for this level. You may continue from here, and it will also turn all enemies on screen into those little star guys. So, fairly helpful. Whoa! Sometimes you can actually go down into these things, but this is not the case for this one. Get that last coin because we can. And let's get out of here. Here we have invisible walls. As you can see, my timer up there is kind of showing off what it is. If you walk into them, they show what you can't see. We have a big block here. Big block. I have the worst luck hitting or the worst time hitting those. This is a very annoying thing in some levels because you have to keep going in and out and in and out and in and out. But all in all, not too bad. Not too hard to figure out. You just keep going through. Another mid-ring, which will add 10 more stars to us. So we are set at 30 there. We just gotta find the rest of the red coins and the flowers. And is this a morph area? No, I didn't think so. I was gonna say, why would it be a morph? Oh, it is a morph area. Well, I'll just read this block instead. You can morph into a helicopter by touching the helicopter bubble. Touch the Yoshi block in time, and Baby Mario will be warped to Yoshi. Okay, so when we touch these, we'll be transformed into whatever's in the bubble. For this one, it's a helicopter. Various different vehicles you can turn into will have different abilities. You can hit things with your tail to take them out, but if you get hit, you will fly downward, and you can fall into a pit and die that way, so avoid that. And like I said, this is the annoying thing, because you have to look through all these things to find all the cool things. Occasionally there will be more bubbles on the path that you can run into to reset your time, which comes in handy later in later levels. But the ultimate goal is to get where the Yoshi block is, because when you touch that, you will transform back into Yoshi. And you know what? Let's just do that and come back to it, because we can always get back. Don't want to go down there yet, just in case. Guess I need the big block down here. The helicopter is actually probably the most helpful, but not my favorite. I think my favorite's got to be the submarine, which comes in a later level. Yeah, we have to go back and do it again. But might as well pick up the coins we can. None of these are red coins. Well, that's unfortunate. So I think I'm going to do 2 levels per, since I think... I wanted to do 4 initially, because I think 4, you know, get to the first dungeon, and then the next one do 4 levels and get to the castle. But like I said, some of these get really, really long, and I feel that 2 per episode would be better, even though they're going to make my videos super short, and it's going to make the series super long. But I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do 2 levels per episode. I don't know, it depends on how I'm feeling at the end of this episode. And I hate to change halfway through did not mean to touch that. Halfway through a series on how I'm recording it, so... Forget you, I'm gonna get these red coins. Come on, come on, come on. In. Touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it. Oh, it's way over there. And I'm gonna be doing stuff like this, trying to get 100% on the first run, so... I'm gonna be taking about a lot of time through that. And yeah, I think this should be around, well, I'm at 13 minutes now, so it's not going to be around 20 minutes, but it should be around 15 minutes by the time I'm done. And the later levels should make it like 20-minute episodes, so yeah, 2 levels per should be pretty good. Let's grab these 2 red coins over here. And head down the pipe. Also, you can ground pound onto the pipe and then go down. It's a pretty cool effect. Ooh, there's an example of the guys that'll fly away. They'll fly in, then they'll fly away. Got all the red coins, got all the flowers, and got all that. Yeah, so we're done here. If you hit a cloud that has stars in it, but you are full on stars, coins will pop out for however many you don't need. Alright, let's see if we can get the minigame here. Wow, unlucky. Alright, so we are 100 points and 100 points, and passing off to the blue-ish Yoshi. If you come down here, you can change between first person and second, or actually I think it changes your button layout. Yeah, and yeah, we're not going to do that. And this will show the scores of each levels you have. So we have 100, 100, and nothing because we haven't taken that level on yet. And if I don't say goodbye and so long and whatnot, it's because I think I'm going to test to see how long this would be if I did 4 levels at once. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, and I will see you next time, or I'm going to continue on here.